Welcome to the Muluka Academy. Myself Anil Kumar Skija. Today this is lecture for class 9th and topic is lines and angles. So this is class 9th, lines and angles. So in the previous two lectures we have studied about the various types of lines and angles. Lines may be intersecting lines, it may be parallel lines, and it may be other oblique lines. So we have also studied about the different types of angles. So we were doing certain questions on the lines and angles. So this just look at this question. So we have got lines xy and mn intersect at O. Xy and mn. XY MN. So these two lines intersect, and what we have got, POY is 90 degree. So PO angle POY is equal to 90 degree, and this we have got A and B. This is A and this is B, and we are given the ratio of A and B, and this is C. A is to B, the ratio jadi hai 2:3. We have to find angle C. Now in this figure it is very much clear that the sum of B and C is 180 degree and A and B is 90 degree, because we are given POY is 90 degree and XY is a straight line. So we can say that POX is 90 degree. Since XY is line and on line we have got a straight angle is 180 degree, out of which and POY is 90 degree. So remaining this POX is 90. Now we know that ratio of A and B is equal to 2:3. So let angle A is equal to 2x, angle B is equal to 3x, then 2x plus 3x will be equal to 5x, which is equal to 90 degree. So x will be equal to 90 upon 5, which is 18 degree. So value of x is 18 degree. So when we find the value of x, now we can find the value of angle A and angle B. And what we want to find the angle B. So angle B will be equal to 3x, which is 3 into 18 degree, which is 54 degree. Now again MN is a line. If MN is a line, so we have got angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because MN is line. Now we know that B is 54 degree plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, implies that angle C will be equal to 180 degree minus 54 degree. So this will be your 126 degree. So angle C is 126 degree. So this we can get it. Okay. So this is first question. Then second question is, prove that the sum of all angles around a point is equal to 360 degree. So what we want to prove, second is prove that sum of all angles around a point is 360 degree. So this is very simple thing. whenever we complete a circle, it is equivalent to the angular displacement of 360 degree. So whenever we take a point, for example, this is the point O, so around this, so let us say these are the various angles. This is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. What we want to show that sum of all these angles is equal to 360 degree. Let this angle be 1, this be 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So we are to prove that, to prove angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. So this is very much simple. So in this, what we have to do? We have to make a simple construction. Construction is so extend OA to BA. So this will be, let this angle be a B. So we extended the line, extend ray to line. So we extended this line AB. Now what will happen with this? Let this, this makes you, since AB is a line, AB is line. So what we have got? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle, this is COB. This is equal to 180 degree. Why? Because AB is a straight line. And angle 4, 5 and BOD. Angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle BOD is equal to 180 degree. So adding these two. So when we add these two, what do we get? So when we add these two, what you get? We get here as adding, we get angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle BOC plus angle BOD is equal to 360 degree. And what is this BOC and BOD? Just check it from the figure. BOC and BOD is angle 3. So this becomes angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 4 plus angle 5 plus angle 3 is equal to 360 degree. So hence proved, this is what we want to prove, that sum of all the angles round a point is equal to 360 degree. The next is, so before that we will rub this part. Now next is, if a ray stands on a line, so AB is a line and OC is a ray, so what we say, if a ray stands on line, then sum of adjacent angles is 180 degree. So this is very thing simple. So what we do, we just make a construction here. Construction is, so this is very easily we can prove it. So what we have to prove in this, AOC plus BOC is equal to 180 degree. So just make a construction, draw OD perpendicular to AB. So OD is perpendicular to AB. So mark this angle as X. Now what will be angle AOC? Angle AOC will be equal to angle AOP plus X. AOP is 90 degree plus X, and similarly BOC is, this is BOP minus X, that is 90 minus X. When we add these two, angle adding 1 and 2, let this be 1, this be 2, we get, what do we get? Angle AOC, angle BOC is equal to, this cancels out, 180 degree. So this is what we want to show, that if a ray stands on a line, then sum of the adjacent angles, that is this angle and this angle, sum is 180 degree. This is very much clear, as we can see that the two forms a linear pair. Then we come to the transversal. What is the transversal? If there are two or more lines and a line cuts, for example, there is two lines L1 and L2, and line is cut by another line at two different points, then this line L3 is transversal. L3 is transversal. So transversal we have given. Then we have got, when it cuts, it forms various angles. These are the various angles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So whenever line cuts, a transverse cuts various angles, then we have got some pairs of angles. First of all, what are exterior and anterior angles in this? If you list at exterior angles, what are exterior angles? Exterior angles are those which are outside the lines L1 and L2. What are those angles? Exterior angles are 1, 2, 7, 8. Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3, angle 7, angle 8. And anterior angles are 3, 4, 7, 8. So these are 5, 6. Anterior angles are which are inside two lines. जो इन साइड्स के बीच में एंगल है वो इंटीरियर एंगल होंगे, जो इनके बाहर होंगे वो एक्सटीरियर एंगल होंगे. ठीक है. देन वी हैव गॉट सर्टेन पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स. पेयर ऑफ एंगल्स में क्या आता है? सो पहले तो हमारे पास है कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स. So corresponding angles are those angles which are on the same side of transversal. ये वो एंगल होते हैं जो ट्रांसवर्सल के सेम साइड पे होंगे. सो कौन कौन से हैं ट्रांसवर्सल के सेम साइड पे? इनमें 1 और 5 है. एंगल 1 एंड 5, दिस इज कॉरस्पॉन्डिंग. 4 एंड 8, देन 2 and 6, then 3 and 7, angle 7. So these are the 4 pairs. So I mark this with the red pen. You can look at this. these are your this one, this one, this one, and this one. These all are the corresponding angles. Then we have got alternate anterior angles. Alternate anterior angles. So what are alternate anterior angles? So first of all, these are anterior angles. Then we have got alternate. Alternate means they are on opposite side of the transversal. That is, they are anterior as well as alternate. For example, 3, 5. Secondly, 4 and 6. These are alternate anterior angles. Then we have got alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. So again, what are these? These are exterior angles but alternate. Again, they are on the different side of transversal. For example, 1 and 7. Then 2 and 8. Then we have got co-anterior angles. Consecutive anterior angles. Consecutive anterior angles or co-anterior. So these are anterior angles, but they are on the same side of transversal, either to the left side or to the right side. So there are two pairs, 3 and 6, and what are other pair? Second is 4 and 5, angle 4 and angle 5. These are co-anterior angles. So we have got certain properties based on this. What we can say that all of the exterior angles are equal, corresponding angles, all these angles are equal. So what do we want to say that? Corresponding angles, alternate anterior angles, alternate exterior angles are equal. So we can prove them. So let us say first we take for the corresponding angles. These are the two parallel lines. This is the transversal. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we know that this 2 and 6, these are the corresponding angles. How we can prove it? Now this 2 and 4 are vertically opposite angles, and 4 and 8. So these can be proved, these are equal. Corresponding angles are equal, alternate anterior angles are equal, alternate exterior angles are equal. Then what about this? About this is consecutive anterior angles or co-anterior angles are, sum is 180 degree. That is, sum of 3 and 6 180 degree, and sum of 4 and 5 will be equal to 180 degree. So these are the properties of the parallel lines. When a transversal line cuts two parallel lines, then the various pairs of angles are formed. These may be corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are which are on the same side of the transversals, and these angles are equal. There are 4 corresponding angles when one transversal cuts two parallel lines, as we shown with the red color. Then alternate anterior angles, 2 pairs, these are equal. Alternate exterior angles, again 2 pairs which are equal. Then consecutive interior angles, these are also equal. The next is, based on these properties, we will do some questions. We will do some questions based on this, but before that we will rub this part. And one more thing, चलो first we will rub this part, पहले इसको rub करेंगे, फिर हम आगे करते हैं। Then next is now in the figure find the value of x and y, then show that AB is parallel to CD. So we are given two lines AB, CD. Question AB, CD. A transversal cuts, GH is a transversal which cuts these at E and F. What we are given, this angle is 50 degree, this is X, this is Y, and this is 130 degree. So what we have to find here, we have to find x and y, angle x and angle y. Then secondly, to show AB is parallel to CD. So these are the symbols we use for the parallel lines. Now we know that GH is a straight line. So we can say that 50 and x makes a linear pair. So we know that x plus 50 is equal to 180 degree. So what is the reason for this is? Reason is GH is a straight line. So from here we can find x will be equal to 180 minus 50 degree, which is 130 degree. So value of x is 130 degree. Now we know that y is equal to 130 degree. Angle y is equal to 130 degree. Why? Because VOA, that is vertically opposite angles. So we have studied about this in the earlier part of this chapter, that vertical opposite angles are equal. So these two angles are equal. So from this we can see that x and y are equal. Angle x is equal to angle y is equal to 130 degree. Now when x and y are equal, we say that AB is parallel to CD. Why? Because x and y are, कौन से एंगल है ये? These are the alternate anterior angles. These are alternate anterior angles. So अगर ये alternate anterior angles भी है और ये हमारे पास equal भी हैं, ये तभी possible है जब AB और CD parallel होगा. So which shows that AB is parallel to CD. So this is what we want to show in this. Then next is the next figure, second question. AB parallel to CD, CD parallel to EF. AB is parallel to CD parallel to EF. And a transversal GH cuts it like this. So we are given here AB parallel to CD, CD parallel to EF, and we are given X. This is your angle X, this is angle Y, and this is angle Z. Y is to Z is 3:7. Y is to Z is equal to 3:7. So what you want to find? We want to find X. Now we know that Y and Z are what are type of angles? These are Y and Z. X and Z are, since AB is parallel to CD, CD is parallel to EF. अगर AB और CD पैरेलल है, CD और EF, तो हम ये भी कह सकते हैं, सो वी हैव, क्या है, AB इज पैरेलल टू EF. अगर एक लाइन दूसरी के पैरेलल है, दूसरी तीसरी के पैरेलल है, तो क्या होगा, पहले भी तीसरी के पैरेलल होगी. तो इसमें हम क्या कह सकते हैं, X एंड Z आर कौन से एंगल हो गए, अल्टरनेट एंगल्स, अल्टरनेट एंटीरियर एंगल हो गए ये. अगर ये अल्टरनेट एंटीरियर एंगल है तो क्या होगा, X इज इक्वल टू Z. X और Z इक्वल होंगे. अब हमें क्या दिया हुआ है, X एंड Y कौन से एंगल्स है, X एंड Y आर को इंटीरियर एंगल्स. सो एंगल X प्लस एंगल Y किसके बराबर हो गया, 180 डिग्री. अब हमें यह भी पता है Y और Z की रेशियो दी हुई है, तो Y और Z मीन्स क्या हो गया, Y अगर हमारे पास इफ Y इज इक्वल टू 3x, Z इज इक्वल टू 7x, और विच इज इक्वल टू x, एंगल X. ओके, नाउ X प्लस Y क्या है, ये हो जाएगा, X हो जाएगा 7x प्लस 3x इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री, 10x इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री, और x हमारे पास आ जाएगा 180 डिग्री. ये तो हो गया कैपिटल X. और एंगल X क्या आ जाएगा, एंगल X विल बी इक्वल टू 7x है. सो 7 इंटू 18, ये अपॉन 10 करके 18 आ जाएगा 126 डिग्री. सो X की वैल्यू हमारे पास आ जाएगी 126 डिग्री. सो दिस विल बी द रिजल्ट. सो ये दोनों एंगल इक्वल होंगे, X और Z विल बी इक्वल. द नेक्स्ट इज, आगे हमारे पास फिगर दी हुई है. थर्ड क्वेश्चन में क्या है, ABC, ये हमारे पास है A B C, ये एंगल है 65 डिग्री, और इसमें ये यहाँ पे एक एंगल है, ये लाइन है EF, ये है 145 डिग्री, ये हमारे पास है 35 डिग्री, और ये है 30 डिग्री. तो इसमें हमने क्या शो करना है, प्रूव करना है CD, AB पैरेलल टू EF, ये शो करना है. ठीक है, तो इसमें हमारे पास क्या है, ABC और BCD क्या होगा, ABC इक्वल टू 65, और BCD क्या होगा, BCD इज इक्वल टू 65, एंड दीज टू एंगल्स आर इक्वल. सो ABC इज इक्वल टू एंगल BCD, बिकॉज BCD इज 30 प्लस 35. So this will be equal to 65. ABC and BCD are equal, and since these are alternate anterior angles, so we can say that AB is parallel to CD. This is the first point. Now we also know that angle, this one, FEC plus ECD, इसका सम क्या होगा? 145 plus 35, this is equal to 180 degree. And we can check that these are two co-interior angles and these are co-interior angles. So अगर co-interior angles का सम 180 डिग्री है तो हम क्या कह सकते हैं? CD is parallel to EF. ये सेकंड है. और from 1 and 2 we can say that we have, क्या हो जाएगा? AB is parallel to EF. So this we want to prove, that we have proved. Okay. So today we did the questions on lines and angles. So we will continue with the same in the next lecture, parallel lines, some questions from NCERT and exemplar also. So thank you for listening the lecture. Thank you very much.